Welcome to the Life Lab, the place where we experiment with new ways of living to be more successful in life and work. And today's episode is the first in a series about energy. So it's a new year, it's 2026, and I always find January an energizing time of year. I love resolutions, I love goals, but despite that, I still feel a bit depleted. On paper, I feel like things should be really easy, but they don't feel like it. So I'm wondering what's going on. I don't think it's about hours in the day. It's about the energy that I have. So the hours in the day are fixed, but my energy goes up and down. And if your energy's gone, you're not really there. You're not really present, and you're probably not being that impactful. And I know that I get distracted easily, so I have to use basic techniques like the Pomodoro technique to keep me on track. So like 25 minutes of focus work and then a short break. And that protects my energy and attention. And those breaks are like boundaries. They stop me from sliding too far into like a state where my energy is depleted. And I think that energy management is about agency. We can't control every demand, but we can control how we respond. We can say no to the extra meeting. We can block time for recovery, and we can turn off notifications. Boundaries aren't selfish. They actually provide us with fuel. They keep us effective and they keep us present. So, what can we do about this? Well, we can notice. So we can stop measuring our effectiveness by hours worked and start noticing where our energy rises and falls. And we can record it. We can write it down without judgment and just observe it. And after a while, that will give us a bit of an energy map, and we'll see what patterns are emerging, whether it's certain tasks or certain people or certain times of day where we struggle. And then we can do a bit of redesign. So cluster stuff that takes a lot of energy early in the day, insert micro recoveries after we have these energy drains, and protect our attention like it matters, because it does. And we can treat our energy as our primary resource rather than time. And when we do that, we'll stop chasing hours and start creating impact. We'll start feeling busy but ineffective and start feeling present and focused. So here's your Life Lab experiment for the week. Just audit your energy for a few days and ask yourself, like, what surprised me? What changed? Because I think that when you start noticing and protecting your energy, you'll start living differently and you'll become more effective. So hope to see you next time.